The journey at Tailgunner, it's in 2018, Mike approached me. The story is, and the Cole's Notes version is that we found ourselves in the midst of the height of our construction experience together, having a couple of companies, and we found ourselves at breweries quite a bit. And one day Mike came to me and said, I want to start a brewery. I want you to be my partner. And it took me 2 seconds. I was like, let's do it. We came up with our branding and our namesake and kind of what we were after to set us aside outside of having a lager-centric brewery program was having a traditional beer hall that really spoke to the greatest generation in that time, where we felt that communities galvanized together and really folded into what happened to a lot of lives, everyone's life during COVID, and how people pulled together, looked out for each other, and having that spirit of Calgary really at the forefront of what the Tailgunner experience is all about. It's definitely been, the road's been a lot rockier than we ever anticipated. Surviving through COVID was much more challenging than we ever anticipated. But to have someone like Mike that I've known since grade one, I consider him my brother, to be able to get through that and really be pillars for each other. With a lot of turmoil and stress around starting a new business during COVID, there's always personal and different things that are happening with our families and our parents and everything else. And really confiding and trusting each other has been, I think, the backbone of what Tailgunner has grown into. Because without that, I don't really think you have a soul. And if there's one thing that Tailgunner, I will say, has a soul. And for Mike and I, our incredible staff, Blake and Devin, our brewery team, my wife at the backbone of the operation of the business and the effort that she's put in. It's been very exciting to be able to do that. And especially with Mike, like I said, we've known each other since grade one, and I look very fondly at those days growing up together and 40 years plus of experiencing life together and having everything thrown at us. The birth of our children's and being married and getting through it all. I mean, we go back, there was times riding our bikes in Fish Creek Park when we were little kids, and when we were younger in elementary school, wrestling became very popular at the forefront of it, and we had glorious wrestling matches at recess and stuff, and it was awesome until it all came to an end when Mike snitched on all of us, and we weren't allowed to do it anymore. But I still look fondly at those days. And being here at Tailgunner, there's definitely been times where the valleys have been a lot lower than we anticipated coming out of COVID and understanding and getting into the business. And we certainly wouldn't be here without the support that we've had from our investors and really the people that have really been behind us and supporting us. Including the person doing this video right now, that's Brian and Jeff from Shortline, and it's been very exciting, continues to be, and it's quite an adventure, and I couldn't be happier to be doing it with my family, and certainly Mike I consider to be part of that.